If you've ever dreamed of slashing your living costs while building a real estate portfolio, house hacking is a golden ticket, especially in South Florida's sizzling market. This strategy involves buying a multi-unit property, living in one unit, and renting out the others. Done right, house hacking can cover your mortgage and in some cases generate extra income to boot. Here's a video filled with insider tips, strategies for thriving in the house hacking game. Number 10, planning an exit strategy. When it's time to cash out or scale up. Planning an exit strategy is crucial because your house hacking journey may eventually evolve into something bigger or lead you to a new chapter. Many house hackers use their experience as a springboard to expand their real estate portfolios. According to seasoned investors, selling a multi-unit property in South Florida can yield substantial gains if the area has appreciated, especially given the region's steady property value growth in cities like Miami and Fort Lauderdale. Alternatively, turning your property into a full-time rental after moving out can be a steady income source while you reside elsewhere. Investors often leverage house-hacked properties to scale up, using the equity for down payments on other investments, which diversifies income and builds long-term wealth. In this way, house hacking can be a launchpad for a larger real estate empire with the flexibility to fit various future financial goals. Number 9, handling tenant conflicts like a pro. Communication is key. Conflicts are inevitable in any landlord-tenant dynamic, but they don't have to derail your house hacking success. Handling conflicts effectively involves setting expectations from the start. Communicate clearly about quiet hours, payment schedules, and maintenance responsibilities. According to property management experts, establishing firm yet respectful boundaries and regularly communicating can reduce misunderstandings that lead to conflict. Documenting everything in writing, such as maintenance requests and rent payments, is essential for clarity and protection if legal issues arise. Having a thorough lease agreement that outlines each party's responsibilities helps mitigate disputes. House hackers who set clear communication guidelines up front often find tenant issues to be rare, allowing them to enjoy the financial benefits without unnecessary hassle. Number 8, exploring insurance needs beyond basic coverage. Insurance is a critical element in house hacking because of the unique risks associated with being a live-in landlord. In South Florida, insurance costs can be higher due to weather-related risks like hurricanes, but landlord policies cover both your personal residence and rental units, which is essential. Landlord insurance typically includes coverage for property damage, liability, and lost rental income if units are unoccupied due to repairs. According to insurance experts, adding riders to protect against flood damage and other weather-related incidents is advisable for South Florida. Importantly, your tenants should have renters insurance to protect their belongings, as landlord insurance does not cover tenant property. Landlords who fail to get adequate coverage can face significant out-of-pocket expenses, especially in a high-risk area like South Florida. Number 7, staying financially savvy, tax benefits and deductions galore. House hacking brings considerable tax benefits, allowing live-in landlords to deduct portions of their mortgage interest, property taxes, insurance, and even depreciation for the percentage of the property rented out. According to tax professionals, other deductions might include maintenance, repairs, and even the cost of a home office if you manage rentals from your property. Tracking these expenses can significantly reduce your taxable income. In South Florida, where home prices and associated costs are high, such deductions can make house hacking financially viable. However, navigating rental deductions and reporting income can be tricky, so consulting with a tax advisor can ensure you maximize these benefits while avoiding errors that may lead to an audit. Number 6, embracing the lifestyle change, privacy and personal boundaries. House hacking, though financially rewarding, often involves a significant shift in lifestyle. Sharing a property with tenants may reduce your privacy, as daily interactions in shared spaces can sometimes blur personal boundaries. Living with tenants introduces dynamics that many first-time landlords may overlook, such as dealing with potential noise, unexpected requests for assistance, or even friendly exchanges that evolve into persistent demands. To maintain a healthy balance, set clear communication rules from the outset. For example, specify preferred hours for contact to avoid late-night maintenance calls or rent-related inquiries. According to veteran house hackers, approaching landlord-tenant relationships with professionalism helps prevent misunderstandings, while regular check-ins about shared spaces, like the kitchen or backyard, can maintain harmony. This structured approach preserves the financial benefits of house hacking and minimizes potential tensions. A little foresight in establishing personal boundaries goes a long way toward making house hacking sustainable and stress-free. Number 5, tenant screening, a stitch in time saves 9. Tenant screening is the backbone of a successful house hacking setup, especially in South Florida, where the region's seasonal population shifts can impact rental stability. Thoroughly evaluating applicants helps landlords find tenants who are both reliable and respectful, reducing the risk of payment delays, property damage, and interpersonal conflicts. Industry experts recommend a multi-step vetting process that includes credit checks, employment verification, and references from past landlords, giving you a well-rounded view of the applicant's reliability. Taking these steps might seem time-consuming initially, but they can save landlords from future headaches like eviction proceedings or costly repairs. South Florida's transient population can lead to rapid tenant turnover, so selecting tenants carefully helps maintain consistent income and a peaceful environment. In short, a little extra work up front ensures you'll enjoy the financial perks of house hacking without unnecessary drama. Number 4, mastering legal and zoning requirements. Don't get caught in red tape. Legal compliance is paramount in house hacking, especially in a region like South Florida, where zoning and tenant laws can vary between counties. Before purchasing a multi-unit property, confirm that the property is zoned for multiple dwellings, as many municipalities enforce strict regulations on multifamily units. Failing to follow zoning laws could result in hefty fines or, in extreme cases, forced changes to the property structure. Beyond zoning, house hackers also need to comply with Florida's landlord-tenant laws, which govern everything from security deposits to eviction procedures. Landlords are required to maintain a habitable environment, which involves prompt responses to major repair requests and respecting tenants' privacy rights. Neglecting these duties could lead to penalties or disputes that disrupt both your finances and tenant relationships. For smooth operations, house hackers are advised to consult a real estate attorney who understands South Florida's unique regulatory landscape. Number 3, calculating the numbers. Will you actually live for free? House hacking in South Florida isn't an automatic win. It requires precise calculations to ensure you'll reach your financial goals. Start by calculating your essential costs, mortgage payments, property taxes, homeowners insurance, and a budget for maintenance, all of which can vary widely in South Florida. For example, a 4-unit property in areas like Miami-Dade County, where rents have climbed due to housing demand, can generate around $3,200 to $4,000 in monthly rental income for well-kept units. This level of rent can cover up to 87% of your housing expenses if occupancy remains high, leaving you to manage only minor out-of-pocket costs for taxes and additional repairs. By factoring in a conservative vacancy rate, 5 to 10%, and market fluctuations, house hackers can get a realistic sense of their monthly expenses versus income potential, helping them decide if this strategy will truly provide free or reduced cost living. Number 2, choosing the right property type, duplexes, triplexes, and quadplexes. Selecting the right property type is key to house hacking success. Multi-unit properties like duplexes, triplexes, and quadplexes are especially popular in South Florida's high-demand rental markets like Fort Lauderdale and West Palm Beach, where larger properties increase income potential. These types of properties allow you to live on site and rent out additional units to cover your mortgage. According to local agents, multi-unit homes are more likely to maintain occupancy rates and are often easier to manage since units are in one location. For instance, a quadplex in Miami can be an income powerhouse if well maintained, offering a combination of cash flow potential and property appreciation. By choosing a popular neighborhood, you're likely to attract long-term, quality tenants, which translates into steady income and reduced turnover costs. Number 1, understanding house hacking. it's not just cheap living. House hacking is more than just reducing housing costs. It's a deliberate investment strategy with the potential to accelerate wealth building. Rather than handling mortgage payments alone, house hackers offset costs through rental income, allowing them to pay down their mortgage and gain equity faster. This strategy is especially effective in South Florida, where demand keeps rents competitive, creating a situation where tenants help cover the homeowner's monthly expenses. Property values in South Florida have shown resilience and steady appreciation due to consistent population growth, which further strengthens the appeal of house hacking as a long-term investment. For many new investors, house hacking offers an accessible entry into real estate, providing an affordable way to live and an opportunity to start building a profitable portfolio. And thanks for sticking with us through this deep dive into house hacking in South Florida. If you're ready to start saving on housing costs while building wealth, hit that like button to let us know. And don't forget to subscribe to stay tuned for more content on real estate tips, investment strategies, and financial freedom hacks. Share this video with anyone looking to make their living space work for them, and let's grow this community of savvy investors together. See you in the next one.